Wilson! Wilson! Tom Hanks, I found Wilson. Can you imagine being a fish and just being like, I'm a fish, swim, just having a good old time. Then all of a sudden, wham, you just get nailed by a seagull, or even worse, a pelican. Hello, fishies. What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. Today is my birthday, so I figured that it'd be fun to go on an adventure, and as you probably guessed, we are taking the new Explorer Pro out for a bit of a cruise. And by cruise, I mean we're crossing the ocean to Catalina. So my mum is actually here right now visiting from the UK, and she is on the flyer with Diesel, and I'm going to be following across on the SeaDoo. However, I left my phone at home, and so now I'm behind schedule. So give me a second to get going and I'll tell you more. Come on, let's go. Ooh, and when I say I'm rushing, I am not joking. Literally, I don't even have my shoes on. So I had to drop my mum off at the flyer, then I was gonna come straight here, put in the water, and then we'd be good to go. But I had to go all the way back to my house because I forgot my phone. So annoying. So right now it is 9 o'clock. That is when the flyer leaves the harbor. Yeah, but now I am basically going to be chasing the Catalina flyer quite literally across the ocean, and hopefully I can catch up before Catalina, because otherwise my mum is going to have a heart attack. She is already worried about the fact that this is going to be my first solo crossing, so the fact that I'm now 30 minutes behind schedule doesn't help with those nerves. So sorry Shaz, not on purpose. We've got all the safety equipment. I have no worries about this absolute weapon. If you didn't see last week's episode, go check that out. I announced that I just got this, which is the new Explorer Pro model, and I absolutely love it. Find your everyday adventure. That's what I put right here to remind myself. And that's what we're doing right now. So, because my mum is going on the flyer with Diesel, I didn't want her to have to carry any extra luggage. So she has a backpack and that's it. I have everything else with me on the ski. We're going to Catalina overnight, so I have clothes for today, clothes for tomorrow, plus going out clothes for tonight. I also have all of our toiletries, I have my swimming stuff, I have my freediving stuff, weight belt, I have Diesel's food in here, and I have additional ropes and tie downs and things like that, and safety equipment, and I have the fuel caddy on the back. So we are basically about as fully loaded as you can get. We're gonna try and catch up with that flyer, and I will catch up with you guys once we're out on the water. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. I'm here, and my mum is already there. So she is already about 10% of the way there. So we've got some catching up to do. Pardon me. My mum still has signal on the ferry, so she just texted me and said it's really flat. So I'm thinking sport mode, and I'm thinking we perhaps test out this windscreen, see if we can tuck behind it and really get the hammer down. Very excited about this. First solo crossing of the channel and first crossing on the Explorer Pro. So what a great way to spend my birthday. You know the rules, we can't come out without saying hi to the seals. What's up guys? Sorry, this is just gonna be a quick one. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. See my friend? It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Look at these white caps, and I'm just getting blasted from the side, so we're kind of coming in from the north, and yeah, pretty tough, but that's why we do it. So I don't think I'm going to catch the flyer, I can't even see it. I'm trying to get any more than 15-20 miles an hour in these conditions. As you can see, it's pretty tough. My eyes are full of salt water, like that, nose my nose, but we've got 16 miles to go. Hi, how you doing?
That's the guy from YouTube.
It is?
From YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched you. You're from YouTube.
How's it going?
Fantastic.
Overnight. I'll be leaving tomorrow about 4 o'clock. There you go. Ooh, we did it. All right, so we made it. We put the SeaDoo on the string line over there, and we're getting a nice ride in from Martin here. He works at Joe's boat shop, Joe's boat rental. We're right here, so if you ever need to rent anything, kayaks, we have more right here for you. Oh, I'm glad to be here. That was a tough trip. I am definitely going to enjoy my first birthday beer of the day. Hello. Lisa dog, it's me. It's me. Why am I here? Well, made it. Changed, feeling a little bit more human, less like a Power Ranger. And Shaz is here, and Diesel is here. And now it's time to go and get a beer because I am parched. Cheers.
Cheers. Happy birthday.
Cheers. Cheers, Diesel. Cheers.
Alright, ma'am, are you ready to get your wiki linky sticky linky?
Oh my god.
No? Alright, so there is tradition. Rub the belly 3 times, please. Both hands. Make a wish. Keep it to yourself. Keep rubbing it 3 times, please. 1, 2, and 3. That's all.
You are.
You're welcome. Welcome to the golf cart tour of Catalina Island. Well, not the whole island, we're just going to go around Avalon. Yesterday just kind of had a chill day, enjoyed my birthday, had some beers, and today we're going to go do a little sightseeing. My mum has never been actually around the island, so I'm going to take her, show her the view from up by the Wrigley Mansion, and just go around and see things like this beautiful pink house right here. And just like that, we are back on the Explorer Pro. We got some new friends. We got a little Fish Pro next to us. There's an RXT behind it, and then there's also 2 SeaDoos over there. So looks like some more people came over this weekend, which is awesome. He's got his ice chest on. This guy's got his little custom fishing setup here. So yeah, definitely a good weekend for riding SeaDoos. So I just got to go fill up now. The flyer hasn't left yet. My mum is just waiting. And then I'm going to try and get ahead of it, see if we can't find something on the way back, make it a bit of a fun trip. It looks way nicer today than it was yesterday. So I am definitely grateful for the fact that I'm not going to be absolutely battered by the time I get back to Newport. I always say it, I hate leaving, but we will be back. We will definitely be back. Navigate 2, go 2, and there we go. So 30 miles is what it's saying. It's actually a little bit less than that, but this is going actually into the harbour itself. Now when you come out of Avalon, it's actually kind of easy because there are these mountains that you might not be able to see, but there's like a little one and then a bigger one. That's how I know roughly where I'm going. And then obviously I've got my line right here that'll tell me just where I need to be. There's something going on over here. There's a ton of seabirds. They're all sort of fluttering around and landing on the surface. So we may have some fish. Well, there's fish, there's dolphins. When there's dolphins, there's whales. When there's whales, there's sharks. Yeah, so there's tons of bait fish. I actually just saw a school of them under the water. That's what these guys are all feasting on. And as soon as the other birds start to see them, they all come around too. So they're literally, look, they're flocking in from miles, all the way over here, look. All coming to join in and get a bite of whatever's down there. So I don't know if you can make it out, but there's these shimmery bits. These are actually scales that have come off the fish. See them? Look at that, and they're reflecting, it's like glitter. Can you imagine being a fish and just being like, I'm a fish, swim, 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 just having a good old time. Then all of a sudden, wham, you just get nailed by a seagull, or even worse, a pelican. So if a pelican gets you, it just gets you in its beak and then it goes and flies off. So now you're like, what kind of hot tub is this? And then you get swallowed, then you die. None of you poo on me, please. We've got a long ride home, I don't want poo on me. Wilson! Wilson! Tom Hanks, I found Wilson. Or is that a fake boo? It's mine now, yee-hoo! I'll get it. Got it. Sweet. All right, Wilson, you can go in this one. Ta-da! I found Wilson. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there was a fin and a tail right here. Swordfish, huge swordfish right underneath me. That was pretty scary. I just saw the fin at first and then the tail. That was terrifying. So I have only ever seen dolphins and whales out here. I've never seen any of the big sport fish. And there was a big marlin or swordfish, I don't know, the one with the blue, and it's peck fin. Peck fin, is that the one on the top? No, dorsal. The top fin, the shark, the scary fin, was out the water, and so was his tail. He just went that way. And I got over the top of him, and yeah, it was just a big fish, but I definitely just pooed a little bit then. I was like, yeah, no, it's just a big fish. It's a big fish, it's not a shark, just a big fish. So we're about halfway at this point, so 15 miles to land that way, and 15 miles to land that way. So this is about as central as it gets. I believe right here is about 3,000 feet deep, something like that. Fish finder isn't even showing me. We are out here in the middle. And it is absolutely beautiful. The conditions are a little bit choppy, but not too terrible, nothing that the Explorer isn't taking in its stride. And so I just figured, why don't we just take a second, now that I've actually got some solid riding hours, why don't we take a second to talk about my thoughts on this thing. Well, I mean, I guess let's start with the looks. I am in love, like completely in love. The whole, not just because it's the neon yellow, the black and the gray, but I just love the fact that they've gone with this more like sort of tactical look. They've added the grab rails. We've got these much more sort of beefy handlebars with more adjustment. Super, super comfortable to ride. Going over there, I literally didn't sit down the entire way. I stood up for about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, and it was just bang, bang, bang. I mean, it was brutal. And today I feel absolutely fine. You know, I'm riding back, no aches, no pains. So obviously I do have the muscle memory for doing this. I've been doing it a long time now, but that being said, testament to the riding position that no new muscles got tweaked or, you know, felt kind of off. Haven't had a chance to sit down and tuck behind the windscreen yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Maybe we'll have to go to a lake or a river to really take advantage of that. The new screen is awesome, and I did notice on the way over here, it has a mode on there that tells you how many miles of fuel or how many hours of fuel you have left in the tank. And when I filled up just a minute ago, it was saying around 95 miles to a full tank. This is the 170, like I said, so it is a little bit more thirsty than my Fish Pro. I usually use about a half a tank of fuel going from Newport to Catalina on my Fish Pro. This I used about 2/3 of a tank, so a little bit more, nothing notable, and also the conditions were crap, so it may just be down to that as well. And then obviously all of this luggage capacity. I mean, I'm carrying so much stuff. I don't know what weight I'm carrying right now, but I would bet that this is something like 100 pounds of additional weight on the ski. So, you know, this thing is fully loaded, and it is just taking it in its stride, super smooth. None of the waves give me any issues. Even going out there, it was fine. So yeah, just absolutely brilliant. SeaDoo, you have outdone yourself. I love it. Here comes the flyer.
Hey now, honey, I've been driving around in my car, looking for some kind of open bar. It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright.
So I think a ticket on the flyer is about $83 return, and on this it's cost me about $100 in fuel. So definitely cheaper to take the flyer, but that's not this much fun.
It's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Got no money, but I'll work it out with my charm. Having a good time and doing no harm. It's gonna be alright.
Do you think Diesel knows that it's me?
Totally, absolutely, yeah.
That's cute.
It's really cute.
And we are back. That was such a fun ride, following the flyer back. And at the end, I'm not sure if I got it on any of my GoPros. I don't actually know if I was rolling or not, but as we pulled back in, everybody was like giving me thumbs up and stuff for the entertainment. So if you're on the flyer, let me know in the comments below. That'd be really cool to connect with some of you that were on there. I saw people taking videos with their mobile phone, so I'd love to actually see what that looked like, especially from the top deck. Like I said, if you ever do want to follow the flyer back, there's nothing wrong with doing it, but make sure you stay far enough back and never ever ever go in front of it or cross in front, anything like that. I always stay well behind and also off to the side as well. I'll never kind of cross the halfway mark. It's out of respect for the captain of the flyer. Obviously he's there, he's got to keep his passengers safe. He doesn't want to be worried about some idiot buzzing around him, so I always make sure that I am not a consideration. I'm behind and off to the side, so whatever he wanted to do, he could change course in a heartbeat and I would be fine to avoid him and not get in his way. So if you do want to do that, please just make sure that you're courteous and that you don't give us SeaDoo riders, jet ski riders a bad name, because it's a lot of fun if you do it right, but there are some idiots out there, so don't be one of those guys. What a great way to spend a couple of days for my birthday. I'm so glad that I rode over. Like I said, I could have gone on the flyer. I could have gone on, had a beer, chilled out, but you know me. I just love doing this. And even if it was just riding there and riding back and then spending the time on Avalon or in Avalon, it was just so nice to do. And obviously putting some miles on the new Explorer Pro. That's going to wrap up this episode, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you aren't already. Please subscribe if you aren't already, because I would love to see you here again. Getting so close to that 100,000 subscribers, so if you wonder what to get me for my birthday, get me to 100,000 subs, and we will be giving away one of those limited edition G-Shock watches, well 10 of them in fact, to celebrate once I hit that 100,000 subscriber mark. So yeah, good things coming, guys. Super pumped, very happy boy right now, so thank you all so much for all of the support and for watching, and yeah, just being awesome. So that's it, guys. Remember, until next time, don't do anything I would do. See ya.